Okay, so what's going down, man? I'm the Stylesman. Alright, and today I'm going to be talking about Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. I was actually wanting to do this for quite some time when it's released, but um, I was held back by a few things. A few other things I wanted to do, but I wanted to talk about this because I'm a huge DMC fan. But at the same time, in all honesty, I'm not very impressed by this. Uh, My first genuine thoughts and opinions is that I was never really expecting a special edition. I was hoping there wouldn't be any, because in reality, there's no really any reason to have a special edition. I mean, I can understand if you're going to be going on to future generation consoles, since like PS5 and Xbox One. I don't know what's the new one, Xbox Series S or something like that. I don't know. Since they don't have Devil May Cry 5, and it serves purpose for those consoles, but for the rest of us, uh, I can say that I'm really disappointed because I'm hearing that they're going to be including things like Turbo Mode and Legendary Dark Knight, all of these things, which I believe should have been in the game from the beginning. Because they were already in the vanilla version, like these things were already in vanilla Devil May Cry 4, so there was no reason for them to take it out in Devil May Cry 5. So that caught everyone off guard, right? And then a lot of gameplay changes. And there's a lot of things that they've taken out. A lot of small details that the average Devil May Cry player will not be able to see, but things like reversals, inertia, these are huge game changes in Devil May Cry. And what sucks is that they actually had this in the Devil May Cry 5 demo. You were able to do attack reversals and everything, but they intentionally took it out of the main game. So that struck me as bizarre as well. Uh, I'm not the best Devil May Cry player, I'm telling you guys now. I am pretty good at some of the games. Devil May Cry 3, uh, DMC4, Nero is my main. Devil May Cry 5, I'm good at that game too. I've got some DMC gameplay on my channel. Yeah, so you guys can see that if you want. Yeah, so I do have experience with Devil May Cry. I've played all the DMC games, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Devil May Cry. I love the characters. I love Nero, Dante, but this trailer, it just struck me the wrong way, man. But let's. I'm gonna watch this because I've never seen this yet. Yeah, I want to watch it and we can talk about this. Okay, and then I can analyze it too as well.
That day, if our positions were switched, would our fates be different? Would I have your life and you mine?
You a demon?
What is this soundtrack? This is very weird for a DMC game. DMC has really changed their music tastes, huh? Sounds pretty cool though. Style and speed, right there. See, okay, man. Turbo mode, legendary Dark Knight. Virgil's a new playable character.
Devil May Cry.
Available digitally at launch. Oh wait, see, there's no Steam, is there? No. I feel like I wasted my money on vanilla. That's how I feel, man. I didn't think they would do this for Devil May Cry 5. And the reason I think like this is because, okay, let me explain why I'm disappointed, man. Yeah. These things should have been in the main game, okay? But they took it out. I don't know why they would take this stuff out. They know Turbo Mode was a feature in vanilla DMC4 on PC. Yeah, on PC. Yeah. Now you could argue that PS4 and Xbox One was it? Yeah, Xbox One is not capable of running things like Turbo or Legendary Dark Knight and whatever. Okay, that's cool, yeah. But that doesn't mean you should penalize the PC players because DMC4 vanilla for PC, yeah, it still had turbo mode, it still had a variable adjustable frame rate, it still had Legendary Dark Knight, yeah, in the vanilla game. Alright? Just because the console players is not able to handle these features doesn't mean you should take them away from the PC players. Now I need to pay another how much? Perhaps how much does this cost? Like 40 to get the features I should have gotten at the very beginning. Yeah, and it's not even a Steam release. Like I don't think it's going to be a Steam release. Now I'm being told that Virgil might be a DLC character. Yeah, you can buy him separately and whatever. If so, yeah, that's good and that's good and all, innit? But it's just like, yo, where's the love for PC gone, man? Uh, I don't say anything for Steam or anything. Yeah, not like I was gonna buy an entirely new game for the features that I should have gotten at the beginning, but it's just what it is, man. I'm really disappointed, bruv. Yeah, I'm actually really upset by this. I can't believe they did this because there's no reason for this. Honestly, there's no reason for this. Besides having these games released for the future consoles, there's no reason for this, man. Uh, they could. We're living in what is this? When this game came out in 2019, bruv. Yeah, we could have had updates, we could have had patches, we could have had DLC that I would be more than willing to get for this game. Yeah, they didn't have to go this route, but they did it anyway. Turbo free DLC. Yeah, Legendary Dark Knight free DLC. Yeah, Virgil, make him a playable character, not free DLC, but I'll pay for that, no problem. We would all be willing to pay for Virgil because Devil May Cry 5 felt like a complete game. Yeah, so obviously adding more content on top of that will be willing to pay for it. But this is ridiculous, man. I was so annoyed when I heard about this trailer. And I think it might be the same thing with DMC Definitive Edition in a sense that they made the game for console, PS4 and Xbox One, I think. Yeah? But there's no Steam release. Why? Why? So we don't get to experience the must-style mode or the hardcore mode, or the turbo mode, or the lock-on feature. Yeah, where do we get all that? You know, we don't experience the new difficulty mode. Yeah, the gameplay changes. Why don't we get all that? Yeah. Now you can say that there's already the mods out there and everything like that. Okay. Yeah, but what about people that don't understand how modding works? What about those guys? Yeah. Because I'm quite fresh with PC. Yeah, like I don't know. I haven't got much experience in mods and stuff. I've tinkered a bit here and there. Yeah, but it sucks, man. Now, another thing that you could be talking about is the trend of special editions coming out for Devil May Cry. Yeah, and the reason and you want to be talking about how I can tolerate 3 and 4, but not 5. And I'll give you my reasoning for this. 3, when Devil May Cry 3 came out, it came out with an error, and obviously at that time during the PS2 era, you couldn't patch things. Um, so So the way it was, right? I think they made that the hard difficulty, normal difficulty on the Western versions of the game, the US version or something. I'm not entirely sure. So they messed it up. So they had to re-release the game, yeah, in order to fix that. But they added a new playable character, Virgil, in order to atone for everything and make things better. So that was the reason for Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, yeah. Well, the game came out in 2008, right? And now Special Edition had purpose because that game was to help remind people that Devil May Cry is not forgotten about, and it was like a hint to show Devil May Cry 5 is being in the works. Another Devil May Cry game was in development, but you have to look at the time scale here. Devil May Cry 4 came out in 2008. Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition came out in 2016. Yeah, that's an 8-year difference, 8-year gap. Okay, now Devil May Cry 5 comes out. There was no need for a special edition, man. There was no need for it at all. And this just goes to show, like, this has only been in the span of 1 year as well. So this just goes to show that they knew that there was missing features in the vanilla game. They knew it, and now they're re-releasing it as a special edition to cash in on the fans again, man. I can't believe this, man. This is like this is like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Again, it's the same thing, man. Painful things that we should have gotten at the very beginning. What about Virgil? Okay, Virgil's a new playable character in the game. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but even in this trailer, I'm not seeing much difference from the mods, the Virgil mods that people made for Devil May Cry 5. And now I feel pretty bad for those guys, man, because I'm sure they worked hard on those mods only to get shown this now, you know? And this might probably not even come to PC. Yeah, I'm really hoping that if this is available on Steam, yeah, I'm not paying full price for this again. If you bought vanilla, yeah, there's either separate DLC to be paid for, or free DLC, free patches with Turbo, Legendary Dark Knight, and everything. Yeah, I'll pay for Virgil, no problem. Okay, but I'm not gonna pay 40 what pounds again for this. I'm not doing that. Yeah, unless maybe perhaps yeah. Okay, there's like an upgrade. So you already bought a vanilla. Now you can upgrade to special edition for about 10 extra pounds. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's cool, yeah. I can do that, no problem. Yeah. But if I have to pay for a whole new game, then I'm out, bro. I'm out. I'm really disappointed, man. I'm really disappointed. I can't tell you guys how disappointed I am. I was really annoyed by this. And one more thing as well, man. Yeah, it looks like we're getting new Virgil cutscenes, but at the same time, we're playing through the exact same campaign again. It looks like it to me. I think the missions that we play as V, yeah, are the same missions we can play as Virgil. So it's through the same campaign again, man. It's not like DMC. Now I know people give a lot of, they trash talk the reboot quite a bit, but there are some things here that are commendable in it. Okay, like the Virgil DLC, complete game, Virgil DLC afterwards, Virgil full fleshed out playable character with a lot of, you know, great potential with him, and he's got six uh of his own missions, so that means new environments, some new enemies, right? A new kind of storyline, new cutscenes and everything. You know what I'm saying? fleshed out 6 missions. What in this game? What do we have, man? Maybe, maybe like DMC4 Special Edition. One new cutscene at the beginning, one new cutscene at the end, like an alternative beginning and end for Virgil. Yeah, but same campaign, same campaign. Anyway, let's take a look at this then. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Let's analyze this. Let's talk about this and see what are they trying to sell us here. Okay, is this ready? I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this.
I have your life.
So this looks like the new intro cutscene for Virgil.
Demon.
I bet this is going to be the new battle track for Virgil as well. That must be the new ending cutscene. Alright, that's new. I don't think there's a mod of Doppelganger just yet. This track is sick though, I admit. Okay, so there was that moment where Virgil stabs himself and then his human form had returned again. I thought that was pretty interesting that they're going to be implementing that story element into the gameplay. So then it's like playing two characters at once. You have Virgil and you have V. It's really, I think that's a really cool feature. That's really creative at how they're implementing that into the gameplay. Because V, he was a good character, you know. He's quite fun to play as, but at the same time, he's not as well fleshed out as Nero or Dante. Yeah, but doing this gives him a whole new perspective, man. So I think that's really cool. Yeah, very commendable. That's a very creative design aspect. And it is cool. Like I'll give credit where credit is due. That is really cool. Yeah. But overall, yeah, like I haven't seen much of Virgil just yet. Actually, let's finish the trailer and I'll talk about that. Turbo mode. Legendary Dark Knight.
Devil May Cry.
I'm so disappointed, man. Hey, look, no Steam or anything, man. Yeah, I was talking about Virgil earlier and talking about how if you make a comparison between how Virgil is in this game and the demo, sorry, not the demo, the in the mods, I'm not seeing anything really new here besides what's it? The doppelganger. Yeah, and the separation between himself and V. Yeah, and I'm quite disappointed, man. I'm hoping that there's going to be more weapons to play as with Virgil because even in DMC3 SE and 4 SE, when you compare as Virgil, you know, he still had two other weapons, the Force Edge and the Beowulf, right? And they even gave it that to him in 4 SE, even though he didn't have those weapons yet. So they should add bonuses like that. They should give him. I hope that he has more weapons to add to his potential. But all I saw was Yamato in this trailer. So another interesting thing is that they're also advertising something called ray tracing. I don't know. There's a trailer for that. Let's go see what that's all about.
All right, I'm back, baby. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt Walker. I'm the producer on DMC5 SE. We here at Capcom are super excited about the possibilities that the power next gen enables for us. So excited, in fact, that we wanted to take just a couple minutes to show off one of those new features, ray tracing. First up, let's take a look at how reflections are going to take advantage of this new capability. Thanks to ray tracing, we're going to be able to now calculate what should be seen when looking at any reflective surface. And as you can see here, it's going to be done dynamically, just as we can see with Nero and the balloons. For those of you who are unaware, ray tracing refers to the ability for the hardware to easily calculate where different objects are in relation to each other in a 3D space by tracing rays created between them. In terms of DMC5 SE's graphical upgrades over the original DMC5, this is going to enable us specifically to create more realistic reflections, as we see here, and lighting. Up until now, we had to find ways to simulate reflections in order to achieve a specific intended artistic effect.
This is a feature that they're advertising.
But now, we have more power. And that power allows us to break past the limitations that we had in these previous implementations. Next up, lighting. As with the reflections, ray tracing is also going to help us trace light rays as well. And this is going to help us create more dynamic looking environments. One example that I really love is right here in this room. Notice the way that the curtains move. And as the curtains move, it affects the light shining through the window. As you can see here, this can't be done when the ray tracing is turned off. Ray tracing also enables us to calculate light as it bounces between objects, which means lighting can now look even more realistic. And as you can see here, this is going to be most pronounced as you look at the environments of DMC5 SE.
I can't.
The power of Next Gen is going to give players the choice to experience ray trace graphics at 4K, 30 frames per second, 1080p, 60 frames per second, or turn off the ray tracing and experience the game at frame rates up to 120 frames per second. Once again, ray tracing is only one of the upgrades that Next Gen is going to enable for us. In addition to the high frame rates that I just talked about, loading times will be greatly reduced. Audio will be even more immersive thanks to new upgraded spatial 3D audio tech. And of course, the extra horsepower and memory is going to give us the opportunity to add new content like Legendary Dark Knight mode. We look forward to all of you experiencing these upgrades for yourselves when Devil May Cry 5 SE releases day one on Next Gen.
This is a feature that they're advertising. I can't believe this, man. Look at these comments, bro. Oh, someone actually has some common sense. Look at this. Why do we not get this update on PC? Thank you. Up. Look, okay, this guy. No, this is another thing actually I wanted to talk about actually. Why are people so willing to give money for this? Why are people so everywhere I see it, everyone's talking about, oh, we should get Devil May Cry 5 SE. We need DMC 5 SE. I'll pay money for it. I'll pay full price for it. Yeah. And everyone's actively waiting for a Devil May Cry 5 special edition. And I'm just like, yo, why? Why do we need a special edition for? Why can't they just give us DLC like other companies do? Why do we need to buy a whole new game to get features that we should have gotten at the beginning? Look at these comments, man. Oh my days. I can't. I can't believe, like, how can you guys be so accepting of this? I don't understand. They're making us pay double for what we should have gotten at the beginning. Double. Unless you're a smart person, you waited. You know, I didn't. If I knew they would, if I had the idea that they would have made an SE, then I would have waited too. I didn't think they would do it again. Oh my gosh, you guys, is graphics the only thing you care about? So this is the ray tracing trailer, right? This is the comments on the ray tracing trailer. Oh, is it? No, but that's just Virgil. What about Turbo and Legendary Dark Knight? Oh, yeah. Yeah, look. Okay. Here we go. We got a nice comment right here. And of course, the extra power and horsepower and memory is going to give us the opportunity to add new content like Legendary Dark Knight mode. Guess that extra horsepower wasn't enough to add co-op Bloody Palace. What about that? What about co-op missions? Huh? What about, co-op campaign, co-op Bloody Palace? That would have been something worth doing, but I don't see it here. Okay, someone else talking about PC. Someone talking about Virgil. Okay, someone else talking about Virgil being only playable in the same campaign. Yeah. As in the description, it says Virgil will come to PC, but will we get all this stuff on PC? Why is PC getting such a back seat, man? PC is if anything, PC is the one, right, that should be having this stuff. I can't. What? Oh, this video is saying Devil May Cry Special Edition will not be coming to PC. I can't believe this, man. I can't. That's so flippin' stupid. No special edition come. You lot have shot yourself in the foot again, man. I can't believe this, bruv. And what are the comments on the other trailers saying? Let's see those. How are you guys so accepting of this? Throws money at the screen. Yeah, that's the reason why we're getting this, isn't it? Because they're throwing money at the screen. That is nah. If Virgil's gonna be coming as separate DLC, you better update this game. You better update this game. Give us that ray tracing or whatever it's called, man. Was it ray tracing and that other junk? Yeah, Turbo Legendary Dark Knight. The Yeah, that's kind of how the story was like, man. I can't believe this, man. I really can't believe this. Virgil will be offered as paid DLC for Xbox One, PS4, and PC at a later date. But what about everything else? This is not power, man. This is disappointment. Well, I know what to do when Devil May Cry 6 comes out. I'm not gonna get it. Simple as that. It sucks, man. It sucks. I'm done. Just wait for DMC 6 Special Edition. I'm out here, man.